Hey y'all, in this video I'll show y'all how to cook the perfect pork chops on the Blackstone Griddle. Many times we cook pork chops, we make 7 mistakes that causes them to dry out and taste like an old leather shoe. I'll give you 7 tips on how to select, prepare, season, and cook the chops to ensure the perfect tender, juicy chop every time. Tip number 1, choose thick cut chops about 1 inch to 1.5 inches thick. Now the thin pork chops, they're prone to overcooking and therefore they will dry out in that process. Tip number 2, choose chops that has the bone in. If dry pork chops is a priority with you, remember that bone is what keeps those chops moist and imparts a lot of flavor. Tip number 3, the fat. Trim your fat all the way around to about 1/4 inch. Anything thicker, especially if you're cooking on an open flame, will cause flare-ups and overcooking and then dryness. Tip number 4 is simply don't cook a cold chop. Bring it out of the fridge 30-45 minutes before you're ready to cook it. We're ready to cook, fire up that Blackstone. One side high, one side low. I'll explain that in a second. Hit your griddle with a little high temp cooking oil and spread it around. While we're waiting on that, hit your chops with a little oil on both sides and then season heavily with kosher salt and lightly with black pepper. Don't worry, that's not too much. This thick chop can handle it and you need it for that extra flavor. When your griddle's 500 to 550 degrees, throw your chop on, season side down, enjoy the sizzle, and then we're going to sear this first side 2 to 3 minutes. Take this time to season the top side heavily with kosher salt, lightly with black pepper. The recipe, their amounts, directions, and tips is in the description box below the video. Y'all be sure and check that out. All right, after 2 or 3 minutes, we want a flipper, and we're going to sear this side for 2 or 3 minutes. If you find that it's curling up on you, use a press to make sure that other side's had good contact with the griddle. Next, render that fat on the sides, and then put your chop on the warm side. Put a dome over it to give it that oven effect for 7 to 8 minutes. Turn off the high side of your griddle. We're looking for 145 degrees or thereabouts. The last step is let it rest 2 to 3 minutes to let those juices redistribute. Plate it up on a bed of mashed taters or any other sides that you like. Cut into it and enjoy a moist and tender pork chop. There you have it, guys. 7 tips to better chops on the Blackstone Griddle. I think if you give these 7 tips a try the next time you cook pork chops, I think you'll find it makes a big difference. Thanks, guys, for stopping by. I hope you subscribe for more easy and delicious recipes. Leave a comment. I'll answer every one of you. But until next time, as always, bye-bye, y'all.